Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today I want to talk about light and backpacking. So let's move outside and take a close look at the light that I carry, and then bring it in here and check it out and see how it performs. Not all lights are equal, and maybe you don't need as much light as you thought you did. So let's go out and take a look. I'm a bit of a fanatic when it comes to flashlights, because when I was 5 years old I was locked in an attic with no windows and no lights for several hours, and it had a little bit of an effect on my DNA, so I don't like to be without a light nowadays, and I really hate to have one fail me. So let's tune in a little closer and look at this light that I carry, and for me it's the perfect light. Okay, this is the Petzl E-light. Now I probably didn't pronounce Petzl right, but P-E-T-Z-L. This is the E-light. Now it's unique in that it folds in on itself, as you'll see. This part goes against your forehead, so if you fold it down and spin it around, okay, that's the way it is. Let me do that for you again. And that way it protects itself when it's in your pack without a case. And all the electronics and all the delicate stuff is protected. So when you want to use it, you spin it around. And also while it's on your head, you can adjust where you want it, because it swivels on a ball. Now this has, let me flip to close-up so you can get a better look at this. Okay, it has a setting here, and you can see the setting in this little curve. First one is lock, ironically, which is off. The next one is low, then high. Then it goes to flashing white, flashing red, and then just red. And if you want to use it with the handle down here, off again. It has 3 LEDs and one little red LED in the middle, as you can see right there, for reading maps. It takes 2 button cells in the back, and right on the strap is the tool to open the back. And inside there's 2 2032 button cells. Now I don't know the time that it'll run on 2 button cells, but it's a long time. I don't think that this is the type of light that has an electronic unit in it that turns it on and off really fast, a square wave unit, but nonetheless it is so frugal that it does last a really long time. So let's take it in the dark room and play around with it and see how it works. Okay, everybody has a different standard for a light, but all I can do is tell you what my standards are, and to me that doesn't matter about other people's standards. The only thing that's really important is that it meets my requirements. So let's start off by me standing back by the camera, and we'll try to see what the camera sees. Now I have this strapped to my head. Okay, I'm going to shine this on the floor, and you can see that it has plenty of light for walking at night, like to the outhouse, and plenty of light once you get to the outhouse to see what you're doing. Yeah, no problem at all. All from a light that weighs under an ounce. Cool beans. Let's try it on the next setting down. This is high. Let's try it on low. There's low, which is a real frugal setting. And still, it's not bad at all. Bicycle back here. Didn't even know that bike was there until I just turned the light on. Cool beans. Second thing is, and probably where I will use it the most, is right here. stirring my food, cooking my food. And I like to have it so it'll tilt right down in front of me, which some lights won't tilt down that far. But this will tilt down so I can be right on top of my pot and still have the light pointing straight down into it. So when I'm stirring, I can see what I'm doing and move around and see other things that I'm going to put into the pot. Cooking, that's where I usually use my light the most, is cooking in the evening. And I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, now this has some red lights on it. Now let's see what those are for. Hang with me a minute here. Those are for